Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. That's Letha. I'm Travis. It's Wednesday. It's St. Patrick's Day, so we got a St. Patrick's Day slam going on NXT or AEW.
Yeah.
NXT's over there. We will be watching a little bit of it, but mostly AEW. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining us on this holiday.
Is it really a holiday?
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, who's drinking their green beer this morning, tonight, this evening, daytime, whatever time it is for all of you people out there. Looks like we got Walter in there with us. Hey, Walter, we got Ravi out there. We have Ayla with us tonight. We
Ayla's
got
in here.
Weasley and Joven. Hey, guys, how's everybody doing? We got Jacob Hagin with us tonight again. How's everybody doing? You guys ready? We got Penta El Zero Miedo is out there. Ooh.
What was the last word? Pero?
Miedo?
Miedo?
De Miedo? El Zero Miedo?
No fear. He's wrestling Cody, right?
Yeah. You're welcome, Poppy. I didn't know that he was part of the Lucha Brothers. Is that like a different thing?
I don't know. Is that what it said or something?
No, it just said it at the top in his entrance part.
Yeah, maybe he was. I don't know.
Yeah. Cheers, seems I have my beer, not green though. Yeah? Is it root?
Is it brown?
Let's see. Weasley's like, Travis, you gonna do the prediction show on Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah, for Fastlane, we're gonna do the prediction show on Saturday.
So hopefully people start showing up, because I didn't get any notifications that we're on. Did you get a notification?
I didn't. I don't have notifications turned on. So.
Maybe we'll get it this week. People are probably like, are they on? We're on at the same time every day. So we're pretty predictable. We're like Oprah.
Something like that.
I'm Richie Cunningham. This is my wife, Oprah.
Oprah. Anyways.
I don't know how to fight us.
Like, Travis, just put Penta. Walter's like, I'm good. I'm washing my hands and wearing a mask. Good deal. Robbie's in there seeing Boss Side Baylor. Yeah, LOL. Yeah. Old carrying crosses all over Baylor, like something.
Found us.
Jared's like, maybe delete that. I don't know. You don't know if it's the root kind? Ayla's like, I got notification. Jared says, I got the notification.
Good deal. I did not. Dang it. Well. It's probably my own fault.
That people got their notification?
Scarlett Bordeaux over there looking like the Total Smoke Show.
Walter's like, okay, Travis has green on, delete the no green, it's okay.
Then chirp.
Did you guys want me to look like I'm sick? And then you guys could be like, are you feeling okay?
She's got jaundice.
I don't look good in green. So I don't wear green. Jacob and Jean's like, Travis, I will have to send you a picture of me and Monster Abyss.
Oh, heck yeah. Look at that.
Ooh.
Cody's like, hit me again.
Like, do it again. It pumps
Hit
me
me
up.
again, Ike. Put some stank on it.
As he throws him around.
A little gort buster. Into the ropes. Miss with the clothesline. Penta, the swing blade.
Scarlett Bordeaux's like in the background, like making these really weird faces.
She's like, wow. Her whole head, it's just moving like she's on dope.
Something like that. Weasley says, I have my hair dyed green.
That's how you do
Green
it.
shirt, my green bead necklace, and my green Mountain Dew. Yeah, it's probably a lot of green.
It's a lot of green. Good deal, though. Backstabber. You know, there is some stuff in one of those drawers over there that you got last year.
I thought
think
about
it's like
it
a thing.
earlier today, but I figured it didn't matter. We have Jamel McGee in the chat. Hey, Jamel, how's
Jamel.
it going? Saying hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Walter's like, Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone, and Excalibur doing AEW commentary. They sure are.
As always, like clockwork.
Making sure they get a barrier up so that Penta can fall into it. Or, oh, he's got his hat on. He's all for the leprechauniness.
Are they going to do the same thing they do on the main roster? With Birch and Lorcan over here on NXT coming down? They're going to challenge the two main guys? And they're going to team up?
They're going to have to team up so that they can get those titles too or something.
This Tony Schiavone just takes me back. Every time I hear that, it takes me back to my childhood.
When he talks?
Yeah. That's what I grew up listening to. I mean, all the way back to like 84, I think. 84 is when he first started.
Right, Robbie's like, this guy, bruv, this guy doesn't he know Balor will pepper him, curry him? Ha 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 ha.
What is Cody doing here?
Cross is
Is he going to do a
wipe the floor
bulldog?
with
Look
him?
at this. They're both standing up. Hurricane Run off the top.
Whoa!
And they landed that.
Damn. I could see the Luchas doing it, but the other one? What?
Does Cody have a jockstrap on the outside?
Why would he have a jockstrap on the outside?
I don't know. That's what it looks like.
Well, maybe he wanted to make sure his package was well outlined tonight.
Right? He's like, look what I'm packing. Scarlett's on the mic. NXT's shooting for the ratings tonight. They're like, let's start this out with our best talent.
They're letting Scarlett talk to him because otherwise they wouldn't understand.
Well, Carrion talks with his teeth closed, so he's always talking like this.
Well, it's not like those guys aren't doing the same thing over there.
Scarlett's about ready to pop out of her top. Nobody would complain, but still.
I don't think she's wearing pants.
She left the house today, forgot to put some pants on. She's like, Scarlett, you forgot your breeches. It's fine. It gets more ratings.
I'm sorry. I'm completely distracted.
Well, you have to be. She's the smoke show.
She's something, all right.
Anyways, Cody and Penta over here. Penta no fear.
That guy, yeah. Sure. All right. Anyways.
Zero no mira.
Sure, that's it.
Mera. I think that's what I wrote down.
Miedo.
Miedo. I was looking at the wrong word.
Let's see.
Cody off the rope. Kicks.
Walter's like, I get my second vaccine shot in April. Sweet. Weasley's like, I won't be here Friday. It's my dad's B-day. Turning in old age. Sweet.
I'm sure he is.
Jamel says, we got Christian Cage, we got Byron Cage. Will Johnny Cage show up sometime soon, and then we'll have all the cages, right?
Lots of cages.
Hey, let's like when you get a second, check your phone. I did. Jordan's face is on somebody. I don't even know who that is. Jake Regine's like, so Jalitha, my dad told me yesterday, he told me that I am going to get my unicorn sprinkle shot. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I refuse. Anyways, Luke's in the chat for just a moment saying I'm in Ireland and I can't get smashed because I have to work. I'm sad. No green beer for Luke.
No green
he
beer.
has to work. Robbie's like, you guys on Guinness tonight? I'm not on any kind of drinking.
Nothing. You know, Cinco de Mayo is also going to be on a Wednesday, I believe.
Right?
Oh, Cody. The Canadian Destroyer, they call that, huh? Oh, right into a stunner. 2. Penta kicks out. JR's lost it. He didn't even know the guy's names anymore. He did it last week, too. He's just like, that fucking guy. He was talking about, I think, Santana and Ortiz or something. And he's like, I came here to watch the Young Bucks and And they're like, Santana and Ortiz. And he's like, Santana and Ortiz.
Hey, he's had a stroke. Give him a break.
That was a long time ago.
Doesn't matter. Sometimes that stuff will come like later on in life after you've had one, and you'll still have problems like remembering certain things sometimes. So you gotta give him a little bit of a break.
Right, and obviously they do. And people love JR. I'm more of a Tony Schiavone fan myself, but JR was a superstar back in his day.
Yeah. Weezy says, I have a feeling the Christian Cage signing was meh because all he's going to do is cut promos and not wrestle for shit. For sheer. Huh, that's weird. Well,
It's hard to say what they're going to do with
his
him.
left shoulder. Yeah, supposedly his shoulder's hurt. Weezy like he's going to be a Brock type guy and just cut promos. Well, Brock doesn't ever talk, so I don't know what kind of promos you're talking about there, weirdo.
Well, maybe he just means that they won't be wrestling.
And not wrestle. What was the point of getting him if he's not going to wrestle?
He might wrestle. We don't know what he's going to do. They probably are saving him to something special. Big slap right across the cheek.
Vindicator's like, I'm sad for you, Luke. Looks like Weasley, you have no idea what they are doing with Christian, so complaint so early is dumb.
Yeah, they haven't even had time. They're not going to throw a champion-style guy out there just immediately right when they get there against nobodies. They probably have a future for him.
Right. Luke is saying hello to Guts. I don't know who that is.
Guts
Landon
and Glory.
Awesome's in the chat. Hey, Landon saying Talitha needs to be punched. Where's her green? Well, I didn't want to have to deal with you guys asking me if I was sick all night. It was like, I don't know who that is either, but it's pretty funny. It is pretty funny. And also, what's St. Patty's Day without Hornswoggle?
Exactly, the wee-nominal one. That's what we need to see.
Yeah, somebody get him. Where'd he go? They need a leprechaun.
Darby O'Gill,
like
or Darby Gill and the Little People we watched last night.
Mm-hmm. Looks like I'm going to drink 2 days worth tomorrow. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Vindicator's like, but the seductress known as Scarlet makes me happy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, did she?
she?
Her face goes with her body, so it's okay for you. Weasley's like, I'm gonna watch the Leprechaun movie. Yeah, the scary one.
Oh, the Leprechaun.
Samo's in the chat. Hey, Samo says, hey guys, what's happened? Not much.
Nothing yet. We're started out with Cody and Penta, and they're still wrestling.
Yeah, they have that match going on AEW. They had Balor and Cross.
Started out on NXT.
Started out on NXT with some talking, and then the tag team champs came down.
There it is. Cody just won that in a roll-up.
Wow. Fruit roll-up happened. The rice is done.
It's singing me a song. Hopefully it's not copyright.
It's not.
He's punching him in the shoulder. You remember punching people in the shoulder? Oh, you probably never did that. We used to deaden shoulders all the time. Yeah. That's what that just reminded me of.
Anderson
Iron like, gonna come in, huh?
I put my clipboard down. I'm coming in to beat your ass.
He's the enforcer.
Go.
Oh, Dustin.
Oh, Dustin's gonna do it.
Oh, the gun club.
Gun club. He's like, I'm so scared of you guys. Oh my goodness sakes.
That's how you bag a classy broad. Give him 2 tickets to the gun show.
Robbie says, WWE PG no more. They are smoking budge if they say they are. Ha ha. Because of Scarlett's outfit? Jamal McGee says, whatever Cody and Brandy's baby be, I hope it won't have that horrible neck tattoo. Thinking we wouldn't need a DNA test. It's going to be a girl.
It's a girl. They announced the sex.
It actually on there, so they announced it on one of the shows a couple weeks ago that it's going to be a girl. Walter says, how's
big reveal
NXT
party.
doing? I heard there was COVID in the center.
Yeah, I heard something about that too. I didn't read anything about it though, so I don't know who it was.
Like it's in the center?
Yeah, like
it's in there. It's just lurking around. Like Unicorn Sprinkles is like behind closed doors and in hallways, and people are just like do, and it just jumps out and attacks you.
It'll grab them and pull them in.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
It's demonic.
QT Marshall decided to come out and ask if he was alright.
I just want to see how he's doing.
The same thing he's always doing. Come out late. See if he's fine. It's a historic main event.
First ever lights out match as a main event. First ever women's match as a main event.
Yeah. John Moxley and Eddie Kingston versus the Good Brothers tonight too. We have
Tony
Sting.
Schiavone every week is going to talk to Sting.
Nice.
I guess that's normal.
Yeah.
Phoenix and Helico.
And we're
Christian
gonna hear
Cage.
from Christian Cage again tonight. Jurassic Express and Bear Country versus Matt Hardy, Private Party, and the Butcher and the Blade. That's that 8-man tag match that's happening. Or
I think that's 10-man.
8.
Did it say 8 somewhere on there?
I
think it's
don't know.
10.
I think somebody else had said 8.
It's
at
10.
one point.
It looks 10-ish.
But there's only 3 in Jurassic Express and 2 in the Bear Country.
That's 5 guys.
Oh.
And then 5 on the other side. That's 10.
There are 5 on the other side?
Matt Hardy, Private Party, and the Blade, Butcher and the Blade.
We have Alita Kelly in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Alita,
Alita.
how's it going? Let's see, Jaden Britt's in the chat. Also, hey, Jaden says Happy St. Patrick's Day, right? Rob is like, has a man like Andrade
What did it
seen
say? Did you see it?
Hamas quit?
The shirt.
I didn't see a shirt.
He held up a shirt and then the other guy threw it away.
I didn't see it.
I keep saying it.
Just like your dad.
When they were tough.
Well, I didn't know if Marco Stunt was really going to be in it, so that's why I thought.
Right, and I thought maybe Paige would be in it. But but Paige is not.
Yeah.
But so maybe they're done with that storyline altogether.
Robbie's like, has a man like Andrade seen almost quit WWE? What?
Yeah, he asked for his release. The story goes, I haven't actually seen it by WWE. Vince did say he'd let anybody go that wanted to be let go. Kenny does not recognize you.
jeez. Don Callis is talking out of his butt. Oh, jeez. Jamel says, Happy New Orleans St. Patrick's Day. Yay!
Yeah,
Jean
yeah.
says, did you check your Instagram? Did we check the Instagram the other day? Did you check Western Gab's Instagram?
Possibly.
Walter's like, Asuka's wrestling injured in WWE.
Possibly.
It's just her face. It's okay. Walter's like, Cody, GGGG. Vindicator's like, so Trav and Dalitha, did you enjoy that Revolution pay-per-view? I remember I wasn't around much for that one.
It was a great one. It was one of the best ones I've seen in years.
It was really, really good.
The do we have somebody from New Orleans? I hear something about New Orleans.
Jamel McGee said, Happy New Orleans St. Patrick's Day.
So your new starting quarterback is from a high school here in this town.
Yeah, that's right. That's funny. That's funny. That is because what's-his-face retired.
Yeah.
Rally's in the chat. Hey,
Unless
Rally
they
says,
sign somebody else.
Hi, guys. Looking forward to Britt versus Thunder Rosa. Lights out match. Sounds great show. Love Butcher Blade and the bunny. She's so cute. Aw.
Oh, Allie.
Robbie's like, Scarlett as Pang Tang. She's a Pang. And a Piff. Smo says, Takeover, Stand and Deliver. Why am I imagining Cross dressing up as Dick Turpin robbing Finn of the title?
Oh, no.
I don't know. Why
That's
are
hilarious.
you? Walter's like, why lights out main event match?
Why is it a lights out main event?
Yes, I think that's what he's asking.
I guess they just don't like each other.
I guess. I don't know either. Vindicator's like, Unicorn, Unlucky Charms, Sprinkles will be the greatest horror movie never made. Will it, though?
Oh, I'm sure they'll make movies about it. Hopefully the Wayans brothers get a hold of it.
Robbie's like, Matt Hardy does not age at all. According to his concussion count, he probably has aged 50 years in his brain. Alita's in the chat. I don't know if I said that yet, but hey, Alita says, I can't get into AEW. Can't get into it because of just the way it's set up. Like, it's just not something you're like, oh, I really like this.
Is it because you don't know the talent, or is it because you don't follow the storylines? Because I get it in like WWE, because they walk you through the storylines.
Mm-hmm.
And AEW doesn't do a lot of storylines.
No,
So,
they don't have like multitudes of storylines. Robbie says that's Andrade's full name. I didn't know that was Andrade's. Andrade Cien Almas.
yes. Sienna Almas.
I didn't know that his full name was that.
That's what he used to wrestle
AEW
under.
is not that popular in the UK, which is weird because it's just like all your other indie ones. I don't know why it wouldn't be as popular. Vindicator's like, Jade has bigger biceps than most of the male tag team wrestlers, LOL. And I guess AEW is getting the hang of pay-per-view now, but calling this show St. Patrick's Day Slam is just tacky.
They like to name their weekday shows, which is kind of weird. Oh, Dexter Lumis helped him off the ground.
That's funny.
Shook his hand, and then put him in that lock over there.
Ha ha ha.
He's part of the Way family, right? The Gargano Way.
I guess, something like that. Did you ever get that link for that bracket?
Yes, I filled it out.
Did you? I have to give them money.
Okay.
It's $5 a bracket. I haven't done one, so should I?
I would assume so.
Ugh, I don't want to.
You won it last time. Unless you want to go out on your shield. Never do it again because you went on a champion. Jade Cargill. We actually get to see her wrestle
Who's she gonna
tonight.
be up against?
Somebody
Did they
that's already
show
out
that?
there. No.
Jade Cargill's gonna have a match tonight, huh? Didn't know that.
Very, very athletic build.
Danny Jordan.
Old Danny Jordan. Love those double first name names.
Danny Jordan. Rowley says, I think Brett versus Thunder, anything goes. It's called, so no DQ match, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's going to be tough. Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good.
She's a shorty pants.
I think it's just Jade's tall. I don't know how tall she is, but she's probably 5'10 or 11.
Well, she's very tall, but I think that's that Jordan.
Oh, big boot.
Isn't she that midgety looking one?
No.
That's a
Although
different
she
one.
did sign a contract. The
Oh,
little person.
yeah.
And then the one Asian that was flipping everybody off and everything.
Yeah.
She kind of got in trouble by the network, by TNT, so they didn't want her on anymore, so they sent her back to Japan.
What? On a pay-per-view?
She was doing it on that main show, too, the week before.
Oh.
Last Wednesday. That's the rumor. I don't know how true it is. But
That's just
I mean,
dumb.
she's back in Japan. And she even, on her little post on Twitter, she even wrote, fuck you.
Well, I don't blame her. That's bullshit.
But she did say she does want to be back and all that. 2 and 3. Jade with a squash.
Squash match. She
Of
won
Danny-
it in 2 seconds.
Danny
with Danny
Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh, there's a
Red Velvet.
little red velvet out there.
That's just
Whoa.
not weird. She has no fear. She has no fear.
I wonder if Vince just sees that and goes, hey, we need that against the Est.
Vindicator's like, dumb luck more than anything. Alita Kelly says, I don't get the storylines, but I know most of the talent. I had a big crush on Cody.
There you go. That's how I remember a lot of the wrestlers, too. My
Big
crushes.
Yeah. Jacob Jean says, Dalitha, did you see the picture of me and Abyss? I haven't looked at Instagram yet, so if you sent it, I haven't seen it. Ravi says, even WWE is not popular as much in the UK. WWF was back in the day, though.
Oh, yeah.
Indicator's like, so Jade in the AEW version of a feminine Bobby Lashley physique? LOL. You could say that, I guess. Kato White's in the chat. Hey, Kato. Says, I've turned Cafe and turned my name back into back to Kato White. All right.
There you go.
Robbie's not gonna lie, that girl looks like Rihanna on steroids.
Right?
Jacob G says, I didn't know that Jade's partner was a baseball player.
I did not either.
I don't know anything about their personal lives. Robbie's like, she should come WWE and run rings over the set.
That's what I was saying.
Alita's like, Red Velvet and the little boy smiles. Raleigh says Jade is so jacked and muscly. She looks so good. They signed someone today, AEW, legit Layla Hirsch. She's been
That's her
on
name.
Dark and Dynamite once, I think.
Yeah,
so
we've
that
seen her
good
before.
For women roster in AEW.
Yeah, legit Layla Hurst. That's her.
That's it, yeah.
She's a little person.
I'm pretty sure she is. Vindicator's like, kind of lame that AEW started off with 2 squashes. That is going to hurt their ratings with the AEW versus NXT.
This will pick it back up,
bickering
guys.
Fanboys who have no life of any meaning.
This will pick it back up. You got MJF and Tully on the mic.
Oh.
And this new faction. We've got a new faction.
Is Wardlow part of it, or is he just kind of like this offset guy on the outside?
He's probably the offset guy again.
That isn't really part of
See how he's kind of...
Yeah, it's weird.
Tully was part of the best group in history. Now he's going to be part of this group.
Mm. And pop him with
He
a baseball
popped him with a
bat.
baseball bat.
He whacked him with a wiffle ball bat. Smo says, wouldn't surprise me if they give Jade the title and to troll the fans by her making excuses not to wrestle or defend the title.
This is such a good idea for a group, these 4.
Why would they do that? Why would they do that, Smo? That doesn't make any sense. Here's like, totally the swindler is out there, and now my night is complete. I can't sleep without watching a good swindler swindle with the best of them. Randy Paula's in the chat. Hey, Randy says, hey, I love Ronda Rousey. Good deal. Robbie's like, Jade, what's she eating? Nails, wood, cement for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
There you go.
She's
MJF.
She's hench mad ting. Well, they gave the mic to
And remember,
somebody who doesn't
MJF's
swindle.
only 24 years old. I guess I'm Judas now, huh? That's actually pretty funny.
So funny.
Oh,
A walk
fat
in the
boy.
park. Oh,
Shit.
Robbie's like, MJF looks 40. Does he? Oh, ouch.
Separation.
Yeah. Randy Paul is like MJF, future Hall of Famer. His haha what bullshit?
I thought he said Dominic, but I don't know what that means.
Oh,
Dominant, maybe?
maybe. Ooh.
Ooh.
Mouth breathers. That's Travis. He has a mouth breather.
These two are going to be on... This is going to be fire for the next 6 months or however long this rivalry lasts.
Chris Jericho against MJF.
MJF on the mic.
Jeez. Rob is like, MJF needs to lose the Chad scarf.
No, that's not happening.
That's an MJF scarf. It's completely different. Vindicator's like, I hope the swindler picks up the tab tonight buying green beer for everyone and not cop out so that the fake rich boy MJF has to empty his wallet for slackers who will never repay him. I don't know. The FTR's not slackers. I think the only one we haven't seen doing much of any kind of wrestling is Sean Spears. But I don't know if
The
he
War
maybe
Dog.
was he injured?
I
maybe?
don't... Possibly.
Sheer force. Randy Paul is like, who will win at WrestleMania, Edge or the boring Roman?
Roman.
I was like, you should get a scarf like MJF. I might have one, but I'm not interested in it. It's brown. I'm not a huge fan of brown.
Double S. They had a double A. Now they have a double S.
Oh, jeez. Ah, so dumb. A veteran's veteran. What?
He needs the television title.
Does he?
Yes. If they're going to run it like the Four Horsemen did, he would have to have the television title. And MJF would have to have the world title, and then they'd have to have the tag team title.
And then Wardlow has nothing because he's not really part of it. He's just a
Of the sport.
Luke Paul says AJ Styles and Omos will fight New Day at Fastlane. That's what they say.
Wait, what? Who's fighting at what?
AJ Styles and Omos
Against each other?
fight the New Day.
That's at Mania, isn't it?
Was that at WrestleMania?
I think
Not
that's a
Fastlane?
Mania match.
Maybe it is a Mania
I
match.
think I wrote it on my Mania card. He's talking about himself.
Unstoppable. Third person talking. Riley's like, WrestleMania week, so busy. Monday Raw, Tuesday Hall
Look,
of
he
Fame.
just said, I'm the old guy that's only 24 years old. Over the next 25 years. He said it after I said it.
That's funny.
I don't think people confuse Chris Jericho with the greatest of all time, do they?
I don't know.
Is there
Maybe
people at home that are like,
think
Chris
he
Jericho's
is.
the greatest of all time?
Maybe.
He's great. He's a top 8 guy, probably. That's tough to say. Top 10 guy. Anytime you start talking about top 10s, always make the list. Before you argue it, take a piece of paper and start writing the 10 out. And you'll start to know that that's a hard list to make.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
What's going to be near and dear?
Oh, he's going to be heartwarming for like Valentine's Day.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah. I'm better than you, and you know it.
Wow.
Well,
His ego is just unfathomable.
Without fathom.
Unfathomable. Yeah.
it's without fathom.
I was like, whatever happened to Sean Spears? He's just out there. I haven't seen him wrestle for a while, so it's just kind of weird that he hasn't wrestled. So, Vindicator's like, pretty cool seeing a shot of Shotzi's dad Shotzi dad proudly posing with his daughter.
Right?
Yeah, that I didn't see anything about it, so that's cool.
That's
Or
next.
Randy Paul is like, oh, sorry. Ah, no, it's all right. Everybody, you just don't know for sure. Sometimes they throw matches out there and you're not sure if they're going for Fastlane or for WrestleMania. Robbie's like, Chris, he's top 3. And Jake Regine says, I didn't know MJF is 24. Alita's like top 20, maybe.
Somebody has him top 3?
Robbie does. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you have him in front of The Rock and Stone Cold.
Randy Paul has to be right back, I guess. I don't know. If he's in the top 3, then you have to wonder what his other 2 are. Right? I mean, who's the other 2?
He's got him in front of John Cena. He's got him in front of The Rock. He's got him in front of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bret the Hitman Hart. Who's the guy with the cross eyes?
Shawn Michaels?
Shawn Michaels. The Undertaker.
Right.
Like, you've got Chris Jericho just in front of all those guys.
Vinegar's
That's tough.
Jericho is the greatest of all time at overhyping his mediocre rock band and wrestling with a beer belly, but that's about it.
He's the Ayatollah.
Hey, we have Arthur Morgan in the chat who's new. Hey, Arthur.
Hey, Arthur.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for subscribing.
Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. Hang out with us. We're doing
Get
some
in there.
AEW right now.
What do you think of Chris
AEW,
Jericho?
or are you watching NXT tonight?
We are watching some NXT over here, so.
Jacob Shajin says, I'm going for Team Express. Yeah? Ravi's like, I never rated Cena. Why would anybody want to rate him? I'm just kidding.
He's not even in the top 100. He's only had the title 16 times.
Yeah. But did he deserve it? I'm just kidding.
Don't let me go off on my rant. I have a title rant about the guys that are champions nowadays. There's 2 titles. So you can have multiple championships because there's 2 titles.
Right? True that.
If there was only 1 title right now, who would have it?
I don't know.
Would it be Bobby Lashley or would it be Roman Reigns? Do you see where I'm coming from?
Right.
That's big. If there's only 1 title, who has it? Instead of padding the stats by giving each one a participation trophy, who's the best? That's a tough one. It's funny they're both heels right now.
12 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
12 degrees? I thought it was...
You have to get visible for $5 a month. Wireless. He's beating you 12 degrees of Kevin Bacon. That's funny. Jacob Jean says, these are the best Wrestling Gab YouTubers. Oh, that's really nice. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Arthur Morgan says, Jericho sucks. RVD is my number 1.
Gotta love RVD.
Robbie's like, I'm saying I never liked Cena. Not many wrestling fans in the UK do. What? You guys over there don't like John Cena?
Is it because you can't see him?
Is that why?
They're like, we like to see our athletes and we can't see him.
He's always gone.
His time was then.
It was back in the back. Randy Paula is back after being right back, but now he's back. All right, sweet. And we're starting out with their, yes, Jacob Haji, the 10-man tag match, which is between Matt Hardy, the Private Party, and the Butcher and the Blade, with some bunny out there on the sidelines, against Jurassic Express, which includes Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, Marco Stunt, and the new guys we haven't seen, Bear Country.
Oh, Bear Country.
We saw them in their big pay-per-view...
The Battle Royale?
Battle Royale that they had between
the Tag Team Battle Royale.
The Tag Team Battle Royale. Yes.
They're all coming out to his music. Bear Country's coming out to it. They're like, just everybody go out there.
The Bear Country eliminated him, and they're going to be on their team. That's pretty funny. Joker Jean says, you know what Allie reminds me of? A bunny?
What is it?
Obviously,
like
oh,
a
Travis,
dominatrix?
you joker, haha.
The dominatrix?
You're John Cena joking. Well, it's true, though, right?
They like to see their athletes. You're from Britain over there, all the Brits in here. Are you guys going to watch the Tyson Fury Joshua match?
Yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to be like one of the biggest fights in the history of the sport.
Yeah, but
I just want to
don't know where it's going to be located at.
Well, yeah,
yet.
but the people in Britain, they say there's going to be 100 million not 100 million, 1 million pay-per-view buys, maybe 2 million pay-per-view buys just in Britain alone.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
So that's big time.
Yeah,
Marco Stunt just kind of came down on his head a little bit there.
Paulo's like, my top
all hell just broke
10
list.
favorite wrestlers. 1, the second, Sin Cara. 2, Goldberg. 3, Ronda Rousey. 4, Jeff Jarrett. 5, Draws. 6, Kane. 7, The Rock. 8, Kevin Nash. 9, Dio Brown. 10, Hillbilly Jim.
That is a hell of a random ass team. Oh, did he say something about Jaws?
Jeff Jarrett. Draws. Droz. D-R-O-Z. Droz? Droozle?
I don't know.
Drizzle? Drozzle? Draws? I don't know.
Oh, shit. Marco Stunt over the top. I don't know who that is.
Oh, lots of people. Like, why'd you do that? Why'd you throw him?
Look at this. Private party. Mark Quinn. Oh. Look, you can see the implosion happening live.
They weren't even like teammates to begin with, so I don't know why it would even work.
Oh shit! Side effect. 1, 2. Jungle Boy kicks out.
He's like, I got
the contention over in the corner right now is too high, though.
Robbie
Bear
doesn't
country.
like the Luchasaurus. He's calling him the Losersaurus. Why do you call him that? He's like millions of years old.
He's 65 million years old. Seriously.
Medicare's like, the truth is
Look
the
at
truth.
her.
And Matt Hardy, you are an aging swindler with rapidly diminishing wrestling skills. An unescapable truth that your slightly more useful brother needs to explain to you.
He had a broken pelvis or something there for months and months when he was in WWE. They were worried they were going to have to fuse it. Obviously, it never came to
Matt
tuition.
Hardy?
Yeah.
Ugh.
His lower back where it hooks to the pelvis.
Ugh, that sounds terrifying.
But he seems to be working through it, getting thrown off forklifts and going headfirst into the floor.
Huh. Randy Paula is saying that AJ will knock Fury out.
That's where you're going with, huh?
Vindicator says in a 2-hour heart-to-heart conversation. Need to explain it to him in a heart-to-heart conversation that takes 2 hours. That's funny. Jacob Eugene says those Bear Country guys are good.
I like them. I definitely like them. When we were watching that tag team tournament, whatever it was, that battle royal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, who are these guys?
Yeah.
They're kind of like the Viking Raiders in a way.
Simone says it costs enough to watch the fight. I usually watch it in the pub with my friend, but that's not happening anytime soon. Those fights, they don't have them scheduled yet. They are just signed a contract, barely that they're going to have 2 fights.
Yeah, so there is no venue yet, and there is no date yet. I will let you guys know when there is a date, though.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited to watch that.
So that could happen way later, so. Ravi says, now many people in the UK do not rate Joshua. Lots more people like Tyson better.
Right.
Randy Paul is like, Fury is a cheat. Is he though? Jigway Jean says, I have heard of Draws. I haven't heard of him.
Draws, huh?
Anyways,
it sounds like
John
a girl's
Rizzo in the chat.
underpants. Draws.
Draws? Your drawers?
Take off your draws.
Your drawers? John Raymond Rizzo in the chat.
Hey,
John Raymond
Rizzo.
saying, happy St. Patty's Day, motherfuckers. Yeah!
Fucking in the house. Thanks for subscribing and hanging out with us. Make sure you're introducing yourself to the people in the chat.
Yeah, we're watching some AEW Dynamite right now. The 10-man tag match, whatever you want to call it's happening. 10-man match.
Yeah, it's just 10-man tag team match. I just don't understand why they do this. They do it every week. They throw just a whole bunch of guys in one match.
They're like, I need money.
I just don't like it.
I was like, Fury needs to lump Joshua. Joshua is such a points merchant and all hype.
There you go. People going back and forth in the chat about...
Randy Paul is saying, Draws was part of LOD. He replaced Hawk in the late 90s.
Okay. That's why I don't know who he is. I was a WCW guy at that time. Hardcore. And when the Road Warriors went over there, that makes a lot of sense. So I know who you're talking about. I didn't know his name, though. Because I did remember watching that. I'm like, how can they possibly replace him?
I don't know.
You can't.
You can't replace people. Robbie says Joshua is from Watford, which is about 40 minutes away from Buckinghamshire, where I'm from. Well, that's cool beans. Vindicator says Kong vs. Godzilla at the end of this month. I'm going to wait until it comes out on HBO Max or whatever because I just can't spend big money watching monkeys wrestling iguanas.
It's supposed to be happening the day it comes out on HBO Max. That's what the commercial keeps saying. Here.
Yeah. Vindicator's from the States.
That's what it says.
The commercials we've seen that it's going to be released the same time in theaters as it will be on HBO Max.
Because I want to watch it also. I want to watch the Wonder Woman 84 also, and it's all on the HBO Max.
Randy Paula says Joshua is going to win. The hopefully Fury will retire. Jigger G says Draws also had a name called Puke.
Is he the guy that actually puked at will? Like he could puke?
Ew.
Though there was a guy that could just puke.
Ew.
And Vince would get in there, he's gonna puke! He's gonna puke! And then he'd puke.
Ew. Oh, that's gross.
It was like his special skill.
John Raymond says ARW. ARW or AEW?
A-dub.
Robbie's like,
There's the butcher in there.
Do you ever
Oh,
watch
shit.
that channel A&E? Yes, I do watch the channel A&E quite often. Randy Paul is like, yes, that's him. And Jacob Hedgian says, yes, the puke guy. It's him. That's
Okay.
him, dude.
That's funny, I did not know that.
Well, now you know.
If you ain't know, now you know.
Now you know it. Now you know some info.
We got a hell of a 10-man tag team match going on.
We got one of the private party guys in there with a Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus and the Bear Country do not get along at all.
Well,
Isaiah Cassidy, and they're getting his ass handed to him.
he's like, here, you take it. Bronson from Bear Country.
Old Bronson.
He's one of the guys in his leotard.
If I'd had a son, that would have been his name, by the way.
Bronson?
It would have been Bonds Bronson, but yeah.
Bonds Bronson? Why would it be Why would it be Bronson?
Because I wanted to go Benjamin Bonds Bronson. The 3 B's. And then just throw my name at the end. So you'd had 2 middle names. I just like that name. Like Charles Bronson.
Yeah. It's just funny.
Here we go. Mark Quinn coming in.
Jacob Sheen says, you know what Allie reminds me of? No.
What is it?
We asked you, but
What
you
is
never
it?
answered.
What is it?
Randy Paul's like, Paul Heyman for King? Oh.
Oh, love.
Robbie's like, they have a lot of crime shows on A&E. Yes, they do.
Annie.
John Raymond says, whoops, AEW. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant, but I wasn't
Oh,
sure.
shit.
AEW is introducing
Marco
an incredible
Stunt's
storytelling
done.
structure.
What is Mark? Matt Hardy just wants to go in there and
He wants
strip
to get
the
the tag.
bones.
Yeah, he's been doing this a lot.
What is he doing?
I don't know. He's showboating.
Marco Stunt's been out for like a half hour. Get on him.
He wants to beat him up some more because he's such an easy target.
Twist of fate. There's nobody in there to help.
On the
1,
other side.
2, and 3. Matt Hardy with the pin on Marco Stunt.
Where'd the
After
other guys
Private
go?
Party. They're all beat up on the outside.
Oh. Well, there you go. So if you're going for the Jurassic Express side, they did not win.
They did not. Bear Country lost their first match and their second match now.
Mm-hmm.
No, anyways, what's the bunny? I want to hear about
A Playboy bunny.
Oh.
John Raymond is saying, whoops, AEW is introducing an incredible storytelling structure. I'm an old school fan, WCW days. How many of y'all are Attitude Era, Nitro Era fans? You're a
That's
Attitude Era, Nitro Era fan?
Yeah, Nitro. That was WCW. That was my wheelhouse. That was my favorite style of... That's all I watched.
Right, WCW. Not Attitude Era, which is the other side.
That was WWE. I didn't like the WWE as much because they broke up all the tag teams. I still get mad about it. They still do it to this day. Quit breaking up the tag teams. The Iconics.
You gotta take care of your real problem.
What's your real problem? Good Brothers are going to get their asses handed to them tonight.
Everybody likes the Good Brothers, baby. I don't like them. He says. Robbie's like, the funny thing today, my friend was singing Dee's favorite Ad Liberty. Oh, that's good. Jacob says that Playboy. Oh, I already said that. Randy Paula says AEW versus WWE versus Impact. Who would win?
WWE.
Jacob Eugene says.
With talent-wise.
Right.
Their storylines-wise, no.
Jacob Eugene says, what do you think about Moxley and Kingston teaming up tonight? It's happening.
Sorry, over on NXT. What's his name showing up? I can't think of his name.
Jordan
Devlin.
The actual real NXT
The real cruiserweight champion just showed up on NXT over there, guys.
Why is his head so big? His
got
head
a
is like
giant brain.
ginormous. His body's all tiny, but his head's like huge. He has a big head disease.
It's because he is intelligent.
Is it?
Eddie Kingston out there. John Moxley pulling a promo.
It's not Tokyo. It ain't the Impact Zone.
This is our place.
This is our home. Our place. Robbie says, I remember the Nitro girls dancing. It's probably what most people remember. And Paul says, I don't like WCW, but at least they had Dean Malenko.
Can we say Bullet Club? He's like, is it legal? Go on, Pac. But a soldier dies but one.
Only that but once.
I know my Tupac.
Yeah. He's throwing out some Tupac from his Jersey Shore days. Vindicator's like, so when will Moxley and Kingston become tag champions and bring some life into that division?
I don't think that's going to happen.
Probably never. I don't think they'll ever be like that kind
Moxley's
of
going to be a world champion
and
again.
Paul's like, NXT is Triple H pet project? No, I don't think it's a pet project at this point.
I think it's his livelihood.
Vindicator's like, that's just standard European physiology, Deletha. Just Pete Dunne and his British-born feminist physique. I guess. Is that what it is? They all have ginormous heads and little bodies. So
Escobar versus Dublin. Look at this.
Versus Devlin.
Good old-fashioned Mexican standoff.
I bet he brought a knife. Smells like the true cruiserweight champion is here. The true one. Alita's like, spoiler, New Day pins. Oh, almost.
Oh, yeah? You
think that's what's going to happen?
I have a hard time seeing that happen.
They're
His
going to have to,
first match,
trip him like a giant, like David and Goliath.
and the ring's just going to bounce when he hits the ground.
Randy Paula says, too much Hogan in WCW. That's what put me off.
Ah! That's the reason I was over there.
Robbie's like, I remember Psycho Sid in WCW.
You remember when he broke his leg?
Travis showed me that picture. He showed me that video. I never want to see it again. Ouch. Are they really poorly fitted traditional shirts? How terrible for them. They look almost exactly the same.
These two champions?
Sure.
Oh. What were you
I was talking about the belts.
Well, they are the same belt.
Well, you would think one of
Oh! Devlin just hit him with that big old melon.
Ew, he hit him with his head?
He headbutted him.
That's not very nice at all.
Then took off with the strap. He should have grabbed both straps. That would have been even funnier.
He's like, look at my noggin. Don't look at his noggin.
The real champion. They split him open.
Oops.
Probably knocked a tooth out. Pulled an Oscar. Or a Baszler, whatever you want to call it. What the hell is that? Who would invent a bike that doesn't have pedals? They were walking.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Why would you walk your bike? Like, would you rather just go on a walk?
Alita is like, LOL, yes, I see this happening. She sees it happening. It's going to happen. They're going to pin him.
Dakota Kai and Zoe Stark? Or something like that. Zoe.
Yeah, it's Zoe. Randy says, the dream match, Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax, WWE most hottest.
Oh,
Robbie's
yeah.
laughing at him. Daz Reynolds is in the chat.
Hey,
Hey, Daz. Says, hi, who do you think will interview Sting and Darby Allin and Christian Cage?
It's Sting!
Tony Schiavone! It's Sting!
Every week. Oh, here's Cage. What is a term in the wrestling business? What is it?
Who is it?
A
They're called a
workhorse.
workhorse.
Like the Miz. In the old days. Oh, so Christian Cage is going to say he's the workhorse. So it sounds like he's going to be wrestling every week, guys. Not like Darby Allin, who's the television champion. By the way, the television championship was defended every week until Darby got it.
True that. That's nice.
With the big name. Sorry. The veteran with the big name. It's like...
Meh.
Like, I mean, people know who you are.
Vindicator's like, so the new standards for being a WWE employee who gets involved with physicality is to have a very expensive dental plan. Yes.
It seems like it.
Seems to be the norm. Randy Paul says Sting V's versus Gilbert. Ah, gee.
He's already telling Kenny that he's on borrowed time.
Ooh.
Yeah, why are you in AEW? Because WWE wouldn't have you? Oh, it's there to cement his legacy.
Ooh. 3 simple words.
I'm pretty sure that's somebody's slogan on YouTube.
He's
Outwork
stealing
everybody.
people's shit.
I think that's like one of those influencers thing. Outwork everybody. But I can't remember which one it is. The Good Brothers attacked Eddie.
Ooh. Already?
He needs 2 friends that are called Ed. Right? Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah. Ed, and Eddie.
2 Eds and an Ed. And he need Eddie.
Randy Paul
Moxley's
said
got all wrapped up. Look
Brothers
at him.
like, D, is it Sting? I would not have guessed from how many times you said it. I didn't say that. I just said it's Sting. That wasn't Sting, though. That was Christian Cage.
Yeah, just getting ready.
Daz Reynolds says, do you follow WWE as well?
Absolutely, on Mondays and Fridays, and we'll be doing pay-per-views. We'll have a prediction show for Fastlane this Saturday
Yes.
at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Question says, any more matches confirmed for Fastlane?
Love in the Fastlane. Thought there was one I just seen, but probably nothing that you don't already know about. I have not been writing the matches down for Fastlane. I've been writing them down for Mania. We're 24 days away, so I'm getting like chomping at the bit. We're 4 days away from Fastlane. I should be concentrating on that one, but I'm already into the future.
I don't know if they had any other confirmations. Or maybe something that was on Friday? Monday?
Well, I mean, obviously we've got Sheamus and McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Bianca and Sasha going up against Nia and Shayna.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. So they're just fighting each other. They haven't even started the match yet.
They might not even do a match.
The Good Brothers are down there beating the crap out of Eddie Kingston. And then Moxley got involved, and now he's getting beat up.
They're dismantling them. The Magic Killer on the concrete.
The Good Brothers aren't very good, it looks like. So they're not being very nice. Let's see.
Oh, there's the bell.
There it goes.
The bell has rang. So we do have a match. It's
Somebody
official.
says Sting is just an AEW to make money, bruv, nothing else. Maybe.
Well, everybody goes to their job to make money.
Right? Randy Paul says, right. I am off. Have a great stream, Wrestling Gab. Thanks,
Well,
Randy. Have a great time. Is the best wrestling YouTube channel ever. Good night, and God bless you all. All right,
we'll
thanks,
see
Randy.
you on Friday.
We'll see you on Friday.
For SmackDown.
The Vindicator says, so the AEW gal interviewing Christian must be a wrestler. She
have
is
no
more
idea
buff
who she
than the
is.
usual microphone mistresses. WWE starts off a lot of women careers like that. Very intriguing. I mean, she could be, but I don't know who she is.
I guess Charlie Caruso's was taken off TV because she's been late multiple times. And she's been ruffling feathers in the back, especially Randy Orton. And so they just took her off TV.
Well, that's why you haven't seen Charlie. Anybody out there who is questioning why we haven't seen Charlie Caruso, there's your answer. She's been late multiple times, so she's being punished. And she's ruffling feathers, especially Randy Orton. So she must be picking on him.
I don't know
and
how.
And he can't take it, which is really weird because he's Randy Orton.
Right?
Like, seriously? Like, You're gonna let some little girl like that?
I think it's because they're supposed to be doing an interview, and she's not there. So he's waiting.
Oh, that could be
And then
it.
they have to push it to the next set.
Oh, that could
in
be
between a different break, so they have to move the whole thing to a different time. And I think
That
that's
could probably be it
that's
then.
what's irritating him
Yeah.
by
Yeah,
being late.
That's true. That could be it. Yeah. Lieutenant Martha's in the chat. Hey, Lieutenant Martha. Is he Moxley? Yeah. That's right. Glimmer's in the chat. Also, Ravi's like Fastlane is
Gallows.
probably going to be slow lane with the amount of dead matches on there.
Yeah, it's basically just, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's going to be like another Monday Night Raw, but without commercials, so it'll be a little bit quicker moving, but
Right.
because they're obviously going to just build to Mania. They're not doing anything else.
Right.
They need
True.
18 matches for Mania, and they've got like 4 or 5, I think. I have it written down.
Right.
Possibly 5 so far. I mean, obviously they're building storylines now, but but they didn't even start building some of these storylines until this Monday.
True. They didn't. Aria Blaze is in the chat saying, "Come on, Doc." Alita says, "Did John Moxley just leave or didn't have a good story for him?"
He's on.
He's out there.
You're talking about on AEW because he's John Moxley on AEW, not Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
But anyways, he is just sitting on the floor. He got knocked out, but he's getting up.
He didn't really leave. So his wife Renee is pregnant. So he did kind of leave for a little bit after that announcement was made, and then he's kind of back. So
Hey, this girl that Dakota, that Joey or Zoe,
yeah,
she is wearing old-fashioned shorts, like girls used to wear in the old days.
where they go up her butthole.
No, where they're not all the way up to her belly button.
Oh, they're lower.
Yeah.
Oh, Lita said that. Walter says, "Okay, bye guys. See you Friday for SmackDown and trivia 8 p.m. All right, Walter.
We will
thanks
be
for hanging
here.
with us. We will see you on Friday." Vindicator says, "Randy can't handle Bliss, so it's not surprising."
They're going one-on-one. There's another match. That match is happening. That's official. That's the one I was thinking about.
Which one was it?
It's Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton.
Oh,
at
yeah,
Fastlane.
at Fastlane. Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah, that one was announced officially, so that one is happening also. So there's 3 matches.
Right. Alita says Charlie is out for delivery. Yeah. Robbie says, "Oh, Stink, he's just collecting hella bread. He should be sponsored by Hoovis." Is Hoovis a type of bread, like a bread company in the UK?
That's pretty funny.
Just
Here
out of
it
curiosity.
was.
I don't know what that
What was
is.
ours called? Wonder Bread, huh?
Wonder Bread?
Eddie's?
Eddie's Wonder Bread. Do we still have Wonder Bread?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Wonder Bread's still around.
I think it went out of business.
Anybody ever see Wonder Bread with the 3 dots? It's yellow, red, and blue dots on the bag.
It was Hostess.
Hostess is
Well, it was
back
Hostess Wonder
around,
Bread
but-
is what it was called.
Yeah, I guess we wouldn't have Wonder Bread anymore. Huh, that's weird, huh? Well, maybe, I don't know. But he says, "Raquel can wear the hell out of some leather pants. I appreciate she embraces her femininity as much as her strength. Balance in life is always the best thing."
Yeah. She also loves her back. If you ever see a picture of her, it's her back. She's always flexing her back.
Alita's like, "Fire flashback, Bliss wins," right? Alita says, "Yes, it is. Wonder Bread's still around. Do you guys have Wonder Bread?
No,
around
it might be
anymore?
the
Or are you
answer
saying
to the
Hoovis
question.
is a bread? Because Robbie says Hoovis is bread
Yeah.
make, and we in the UK call money bread. Oh, I see what you're saying. He's making hella money. He should be sponsored by Hoovis as bread, a bread company. That's funny and weird.
Pan. Pan. That's Spanish for bread. Pan. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong match. Okay, back over here. Eddie Kingston hitting Gallows. We have Moxley even back up there yet? Yes, he is at ringside. Standing up, ready for a tag.
He's up there.
Come on, Kingston.
He's ready. Just roll over to your left, Eddie.
Look at this referee. Talk about slow counting. Watch. Every time his arms go up, it's well now there's
He
a
has
tag.
to jump to get him up. Did you see
His
that?
arms are super heavy. It's like me doing curls today. Exploder or Bexploder, can we call it that?
I don't think
Is
you
Becky
can.
famous?
This is the AEW.
Right, but if you're famous enough, you call it after yourself. Like the Frankensteiner, right?
I guess. I don't know.
A Bexploder.
Alita says we still get Wonder Bread. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's cool.
What area of the states are you in?
Big
Alita?
clothesline by Mox.
Or
Anderson
what
down
state
twice.
Are you from? I guess.
Don't put your address in here, by the way.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, people don't put your address.
I was talking on Joe's the other day, like during boxing or something.
Oh, yeah?
And somebody's like, Travis Scott, you know exactly what you're talking about. Call me. And they put their phone number in there. And I'm like, no. I'm like, that's not happening. Don't put your phone number in the chat.
Crazy.
They were all sorts of excited. I think it was just because there was only like 18 people or 10 people or something like that in there. So they're like, it's fine. The odds of one of these 18 being a crazy is slim.
Whatever. Not on the internet, it's not. At least 17 out of the 18 are crazy.
Slide by Moxley.
No offense.
Moxley's using that right arm.
His broken right arm.
He took his head off. Anderson does not have a head right now. As you can see. See, there's no head.
That's gross.
Pile driver. Oh, there's his head. He popped it back in.
Oh, that's good.
He dislocated his head and then put it back
got
in.
a Scooby on what he's doing. Ha ha. Alita is in Georgia. Oh. I guess I could see you guys having the hostess stuff down there. You know, over here in the West, I haven't seen it on the shelves. We have hostess products back, like Twinkies and stuff like that. But I don't think I've seen Wonder Bread back on this
I don't think it ever came back over here on this side. We had one in town. I threw a rock through the window of it once and had to go work at the animal shelter for 2 days. Had to get like 14 hours of community service or something. I was like 12. And I outran the guy. He couldn't catch me.
So how do you know who you were?
My neighbor got caught.
Oh.
That expression, all you have to do is outrun your friend.
It's not true.
It's not a bear.
Tattle on your ass.
Yeah, they just told them. So.
Unless it's a bear, that's different.
Now, if it's a bear, you just run faster.
You just trip them and then run.
You're like, why are you pushing me by my face?
It's different if it's a bear. If it's the cops, you fucking don't want to be anywhere near them. Just don't do bad things.
Oh, big slap.
Either that or have friends that can run really fast, too.
His name was Lloyd. He was my next door neighbor. He got me into baseball cards. Got me into baseball. He was a really cool kid. He's dead. He passed away.
From what?
I have no idea. I was on Facebook not too long ago, and I was just looking through birthdays. And I was like, I wonder what he's up to. So I clicked on his page, and I just saw a whole bunch of, like, rest in pieces and all that kind of stuff. And he's been dead for, like, 2 years now.
Holy crap, that's sad.
Oh, Moxley just pinned Anderson.
Oh, nice. Go Moxley with the pin with his broken shoulder and everything.
Oh, shit. They took him.
Chris Akane's in the chat. Hey, Chris says, I predicted Finn and Cross would have a tag team angle at one point. What I tell you. I think Cross and Finn will win, but then lose the title before the pay-per-view to cause more heat between them.
Really? That's a WWE line. I don't know.
I just don't know why they would even have them go after the tag title.
Would Vince pull that same or not Vince, but Triple H pull that same thing that Vince does?
I don't, maybe.
That's a tough one. I would assume they'll just have friction before they win the titles.
Got weirdo out there doing
But yeah, I mean,
stuff.
absolutely. That's what they do on the main roster all the time. We see it constantly.
True.
We might even see it with on this Sunday with Bianca and Sasha.
Robbie's like the Good Brothers seeing stars, haha. Chris kind of says Finn and Cross winning tag titles will be like when Taker and Austin won the tag titles.
Right, yeah, it's just a...
Vindicator wants to know, hey, what's that Bears and Battlestar Galactica joke?
What is that? Bears beat Battlestar Galactica.
Bears eat beets. Bears beat Battlestar Galactica.
He's like, what? What are you doing?
Bears beats. Bears beat Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, Magic Killer right on Kingston. This is decimation.
Is it?
Not like the Roman decimation, but it is decimation.
Is he okay? He looks like he was having a seizure.
Oh yeah,
or
he's a
something in the
spaz.
corner.
He wants that chair. He's gonna hit Kingston with it.
Spazoid boy. What a weirdo. Lieutenant Martha's like, yeah, Moxley won. He did.
Oh, they're gonna break that ankle.
Officer Clark from Los Santos is in the chat. Hey, Officer
Hey.
Clark saying, finally. Yeah, Moxley won finally.
Finally.
Vindicator's like, AJ Styles wanted to fight Heyman for getting the Good Brothers fired from WWE.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he was angry. He's
Still is.
angry. He still hates him. He will not be on the same brand as him. It's pretty funny.
He just calls him a liar in the back too. Like he's not even a safe word. Like he just calls him a liar right to his face. They're like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. Well, the funny thing is Vince is the one that threw Heyman under the bus. AJ went into Vince's office pissed off because Heyman said that it was Vince's call. So AJ went in there mad. And Vince is like, Paul Heyman brought it up in the meeting. He said their contracts are too big and we need to cut their salary. So we did.
That's funny.
Oh no, they're putting it around his neck.
Sternum? His throat?
Well, your sternum is kind of down there. Oh, there's the
Young
Bucks. Captain Save-A-Ho.
They call these guys.
I don't think they were calling them friends. Don Callis is...
Don Callis
doesn't
drove
really
a
much
wedge
care for him.
through him, so it doesn't matter.
Well, he rolled away. He's not going to lose his
He still has
neck.
a chair on his head, though.
He's wearing his jewelry.
He's like, I got my head on. I mean, my chair for my necklace. I don't know what's going on.
A little
but-
6-man tag match maybe coming up.
But would they?
They put up the Too Sweet. They're not going to do it. The Bucks aren't going to do the Too Sweet tonight.
They're not too sweet in you. They're like, no. No. They're like,
They're not as cool as the NWO was with it. And how can they do this? I wonder if Cody got the rights, or like somehow they got the rights to do this.
maybe?
Because they had they had shirts that said it,
Ooh.
and Vince made them get rid of the shirts. They couldn't have the shirts.
The two sweet shirts?
Yeah, with the hands like this.
Oh.
That was the Young Bucks. They had it, and Vince is like, no. And that's when they were New Japan.
I don't know. Maybe stuff's changed.
Maybe they can't patent just the hand signal.
I don't see how they could. I mean, I guess maybe they could, but it's just kind of weird if they tried.
Well, I did notice that the Four Horsemen guys were doing the Four Horsemen sign.
Yeah.
And so if they can do that, then they can do this. Because this is way bigger than that. I'm throwing up gang sign.
Throwing up your gang signs for the night.
For wrestling. Moxley swinging a chair. Looking like Albert Pujols out there.
Well, he's a little drunk.
Don left.
He got beat up a little bit. He's like, what's going on? I don't know where I'm at.
I think we got a winner over here. Dakota.
Did Kenny Omega lose his shoe or something?
I have no
Why is he
idea.
carrying around somebody's shoe?
Eddie Kingston, get me in the ring. He wants to get in there and
Did he
fight
take
with him.
somebody's shoe? Or did he just lose a shoe?
I don't know. What I do know is they're making it look like Moxley cleared the ring and he's the baddest dude on the planet, when the Young Bucks clearly came out and helped him.
Well, he doesn't know what's going on. He has no idea what's happening. Nobody does. Not one person.
Oh, it's Sting!
Did he like hurt his leg or something? They're all looking at his leg like something.
Eddie?
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah, they put it on the chair and stomped on it.
Oh.
That's what they were going to do to Moxley's neck.
I see. Robbie's like, LOD is defo gas tonight. Hello laughing. Haha, you crack me up. What was I laughing about?
I can't even remember.
I don't either. Then Martha's like, it's Team Shield 2.0. Is it though? Chris O'Connor's like, Jim Cornette calls Kenny old Twinkie Toes.
Twinkie Toes.
Chris O'Connor says, I think they are going to push this Stark girl over on NXT. Well, she didn't win, but that was a really long match.
That was like her 4th match. So, yeah, she will get pushed
Dakota Kai
in her lifetime.
And she's good.
Io Shirai's bringing the contract down to the ring.
Yeah.
Dakota, step out of the way. She don't want you. She wants the one behind you. See? Look at this.
Holy Jesus. She's like a monster. I mean, Dakota Kai's tiny, but...
It's the Kraken.
Did you see how short she looks compared to Dakota Kai, too? It's like, what the...
She's like, how are you doing? She's like, I'll put my arm around you.
And she smiles at her. Robbie's like, Kai has funny facial expressions. Yeah. Not surprising. Officer Clark says Doc Gallows, Luke, and Kenny Shield 2.0. Yep, pretty much sums it up.
A little bit.
Obviously, D sounds like Jimmy Cornette with that southern accent. Alita says, I really don't.
You've never seen or heard Jim Cornette. Probably the best guy on the microphone, arguably. Maybe Paul Heyman's really good, but Cornette's a different kind of good. But like his promos were off the chart. He's so funny, and he has like a talk show or a radio show that he does now. And he's in trouble by Miro. Miro wants to beat him up because he called Penelope Ford a hooker.
Because that's what she looks like. But she probably is one.
Miro's all sorts of upset at him.
Why would he be upset? It's not his girl. Shouldn't the other one be upset about it?
I have no idea why.
Shouldn't the husband be upset? He's like, yeah, that's how I got her. She was the hooker. How else did I get her?
I watched Jim Cornette break his ankle when I was like 8. They used to wrestle in the scaffolding above the ring. It's called a scaffold match. Like literally, like a building scaffolding above the ring, and it was like 25 feet up in the air or something like that. And he was dangling from the bottom of it, and he fell. It came down and landed on his ankle and snapped it.
Sounds gross. Alita, you're saying I really don't. What don't you really? Manicur's like, so we start getting all the hype and opportunity, but she has a 2-2 record. Very disappointing. At least feed her some jobbers first, per Vinnie McBossman tradition.
Yeah, they don't have a lot. She might be that jobber for a while.
Robbie says all the girls on NXT are hints compared to the main roster girls. Chris Kai says Kai might get jealous of Gonzalez.
Are hints? Is that what you said? To the main roster girls? Are they saying they're not as good?
Robbie says all the girls on NXT are hints.
Well, what's that?
Compared to the main roster girls. From now on, going forward. Robbie says Comet mops the floor with Heyman. Ha ha ha. Cornette mops the floor with Heyman.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest ever on the mic.
And we did have Zoe Owens in the chat for a second saying, what? Wait, never mind. Wrong person. Yeah. Because the guy says, yeah, Miro is being a white knight. Is he? Vindicator's like, Paul Heyman is a walrus who is very repetitive on the microphone, too. Where even Brock had to snatch the mic from him and do the talking with his tiny voice.
Jim Cornette, he came to WWE to put somebody in the Hall of Fame. I can't even remember who it was. It was a couple years ago. I think it was the Rock and Roll Express. It was the Rock and Roll Express. He put the Rock and Roll Express in the Hall of Fame on the mic. And then they asked him about being a manager, and he's like, I would have to take a pay cut. And he's like, it's just not worth it because of his show and how much money he makes on his own. It's like, how the hell is that possible? Well, I guess it could be.
Well, in Ravi's world, the hints is a slang term meaning pumped or looks more strong, more muscular.
Than the girls on the main roster?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Agree. I was like, the NXT women are better than the main roster women. Maybe not the top tier of the main roster women, but the middle and the bottom. It's not even close.
Himself? Brody Lee.
It'd be Brody.
Cody Rhodes. Just kidding.
There's only been 3, right? Lance Archer.
How many times are you going to interview him? Oh, it's hench. Not hence. Hench. Hench. Oh, okay. There you go. Hench. There you go. Hench. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not hence.
I get it.
Hench.
Hinch.
My bad. Well, Lita's like, I really don't know what's going on. Me neither.
Right now, you got the Murder Hawk out there.
Murder Hawk with Jake the Snake.
Better put your bun back on. Vindicator's got to be loving that. It's Jake the Snake talking.
You're gonna get what's going to you. He's like, I smoked 24,000 packs of cigarettes every day for 20 years. You don't play with fire. Here's like the point where Brock took it. Alita Kelly's like, Tony colors his hair. He probably does. I mean, he doesn't want to be all gray haired out there. I bet Sting colors his hair too because it looks fake as fuck.
Jake the Snake. A lot of wrestling fans would only remember him later in his career when he was kind of a doofus. But he was a stud in his early part of his career.
Yeah.
Now who we got? Taz?
I guess, yeah. It's the Swolverine.
The old Swolverine.
Sure just cracks me up.
You're not speaking for me tonight, Taz.
Swolverine. Ooh.
Week after week.
Week after week. Just week after week. It's just weird.
What? All of a sudden he's respecting him? Tesla, give me the microphone. Shut your mouth.
Ooh.
He's simping.
What the hell is wrong with you? I don't know. He's
Are they
going
to baby face?
Like, I grew up with him. He's my friend. I really
Cage is
like
baby facing?
He's like, I don't care. I
Look
said
at
what
that.
I said, and I'm leaving.
Team Taz breaking up? Cage turning into a baby face? I did not see this coming.
Brian Cage, I'll be a nice. That's creepy. That's creepy.
He needs a mouthpiece. That ain't gonna work.
Zoe
Like, he
Owens
can't
is-
talk on his own. You saw how horrible that just was? I wanted to see I die. It's like, you forgot a couple words in there.
Give the guy a break. He was trying.
I understand.
He wanted to talk on his own. He took the mic away on purpose. Zoe Owens says, see you on SmackDown. I'm going to stun a stunner on someone on the blue brand this Friday. See you in 2 days. Oh, and good news. I'm not in pain anymore.
Good
Bye.
deal.
Angry face.
Back.
Vindicator's like, Archer is like me, fed up with Tony's endless butt kissing of the Swindlers Club. Because he kind of says Jake the Snake voice versus John Laurinaitis voice.
Right.
Vindicator's like, but he needs to look in the mirror with his own manager, the snakeless, flaky Jakey. Rob was like, Jake the Granddad Roberts, just stop. Just stop before you have a heart attack.
Poor old guy.
And Vindicator's like, we all got something to say, Brian Cage. Lena Kelly's like, Sting is losing hair. Well, he probably is. He's kind of old.
He's like 70.
Jamel McGee is like, Brian Cage's head looks like one of those Easter Island Stonehead statues. Nice. Chris O'Connor's LO Team Taz. Robbie's like, haha, what's Tasmania gonna do? I don't know.
That's tough. Absolute Ricky Stark versus Brian Cage. That's all they got because it's not going to be Hobbs, although that would be a good one. I'd like to see that, but Hobbs doesn't have the experience unless they're working him on Dark.
Maybe. I haven't really seen
Oh, this is that Angelico, huh?
Yeah.
Angelico and Phoenix. This will be exciting, guys.
Like part of the hybrid 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys like watching the flippity gymnasts, here it is.
Vindicator says AEW announces table walks creepy tonight with those decorations by a 5-year-old.
I was looking at them like, is it Christmas? And then I was like, oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm like, why do they have a green...
Everything?
Well, it was like Christmas decorations, though. That
Oh.
the stuff you put... tinsel. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, Robbie says, haha, is JR falling asleep? Looks it. He might be. Maybe he's taking a nap over there.
Eating his barbecue sauce.
Jamel's like, did you know if you put Darby Allin and Thunder Rosa together, they would make a full face paint mask?
Yeah, and they would be about the same size as a normal person.
It depends, though, because Thunder Rosa doesn't always have the face paint on one side of her face. Sometimes she has it on the other side. Sometimes she has full face. So...
Oh, Phoenix with a chop on Angelico.
Oh, he missed that time. Didn't happen as much as he thought it was. Jamel says Pac looks like an angry garden gnome.
Doesn't he? I always call him the orc.
He looks like an orc to me.
Every time I watch that, what is that show called? The Lord of the Rings? I think of him.
Just, right, his little orcness out there.
I mean, the orcs are a little bit prettier, probably, but...
Maybe. And then on the other side, on, whatchamacallit over there, you've got what's-his-face.
Oh, yeah, this guy right here. Masia Ciampa. Tomasa Ciampa.
He reminds me of one of the dwarves.
Toss me.
Toss me.
Toss me.
Don't tell.
Don't tell the midget, or the...
Elf.
The elf.
Chris Lacani says, I want a beer drinking contest between Baker and Rosa. I don't know if that's going to happen. Robbie says, D, are you watching Hall of Fame this year? I don't know.
I guarantee she's not going to watch the Hall of Fame. I think it's going to be on a Tuesday.
Ugh, seriously. Simone says, did you see
Look!
Dark Elevation?
You guys, look who is on NXT right now.
Imperium?
Walter.
Walter's out there. Walter came back.
Walter
too, huh?
is not come back. He's never been here.
Oh.
This is the NXT European Heavyweight Champion.
I thought he had been over. I thought he had came over with his Imperium people a couple of times on NXT.
Possibly.
Before the pandemic.
Like years
stuff.
ago? Yeah.
Well, before the pandemic, all that.
I don't know.
Before they could come over. I thought he'd been here. I don't think that he was here to do anything.
Ciampa's gonna get his ass kicked.
He's like, come on, big fatty pants. Come on, come in here. Come get me.
Look at the difference in their size. And it does look like Walter's lost quite a bit of weight.
Oh, poor Imperium. The guy is getting him from behind. That's not cool. Oh.
Boom, big slap. Big chop. Flair style. Sorry, I just got
distracted.
over on
It's
NXT.
Picture on AEW right now. Looks like Angelico or Angelico or whatever his name is
working on Phoenix's
He's
leg.
not doing any flippy flips.
Yeah, this is a ground and pound
He
match.
is just literally just being mean. And
Big
doing
power
holds and
bomb.
stuff, which is really weird. Robbie's like, who is Walter? You should know who Walter is. You're from the UK.
NXT UK Heavyweight Champion.
Alita's like, I can't watch this. This looks so independent looking. It's
The
I
AEW?
can't watch this. It's too independent looking.
The AEW?
AEW stuff.
Or the NXT? Because NXT is about the same as dub.
It is.
It's that dark.
True.
Especially without the fans. What's this?
Somebody
Green lights.
running after
There's
a
green lights
light?
on the cop car. Is that normal?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, come on. It's not. They obviously took the blue off and put green on it.
Somebody's being taken away.
Somebody just got arrested.
Oh, O'Reilly.
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly's being taken out. Oh, Adam
and
Cole
Cole.
and O'Reilly.
They
had
got
a
arrested.
fight. They had a fight. Now they're both getting arrested. Alrighty then. They're like, well, it's St. Patty's Day. Let's have green lights instead.
Right? Because everybody has the green light cop cars.
Uh-huh. That's just silliness. Robbie says who's Walter, but Chris kind of like, oh shit, my boy Walter. Vindicator's like, Ciampa looks like he aged 20 years between December 19 and February 2021. Excited to see Walter, though, both in the chat and American NXT ring, right? So it was like, Walter, the longest reigning champion in WWE today.
He is. Fantastic. Now that Bayley lost her title.
I just don't know how you can look at it as they did if they weren't
I get it.
able to do anything about it.
Don't throw shade. There's nothing he could do about it. You can't punish him for not doing it. LA Knight gonna make his debut in a few minutes.
But we're back on AEW from Picture in Picture.
Ray Phoenix.
Ray Phoenix doing some...
Boom! Big cutter! That's an RKO out of nowhere. Randy wishes he could do it that style.
He wishes he could do backflips and then do an RKO. Who wouldn't want that? I don't know.
L.A. Knight.
Robbie says, let's see. Jamel says, does Kenny Omega look like a sleazy porn star? Kind of.
He looks like something.
He looks like something, alright.
I don't know. Every time I see him, I want to call him something, but I just don't know what it is. I think it's the permed hair.
Maybe.
That gets me every single
Robbie's
time.
like, I keep telling you, no one in the UK really cares or watches NXT UK. Chris is like, Walter is like the modern day Andre the Giant. Is he though? Because he doesn't look that big.
Sorry.
Doesn't look quite as big as you'd think.
Yeah, he's not 7 foot, guys. Like, he's like 6'3", 6'4", maybe.
Robbie's like, haha, Joker D. Robbie's like, overdoing it with the green light a bit, haha.
But I mean, come on, who doesn't want to see him and Karrion Kross get a little dirty?
Right.
At least I do. But not right now. Obviously, I want to see champion versus champion after WrestleMania time.
Chris is like, Cole was trying to go see his wife. Did he need some dental work? They aren't married yet. Vindicator's like, Cole was arrested because you're not allowed to walk the streets at night on green beer guzzling day with a feminine physique.
Felony in some states, and Florida's one of them.
Speaking of promo, did you know that there were promo games for the Atari 2600? No.
No, that's classic, though.
Chris is like, Eli Drake.
Eli Drake. That's why he's L.A. Knight. Because he loves to say the 3. Phoenix won that, by the way.
Ray Phoenix.
I don't know if anybody was even excited about that match.
Paca's like, blah, 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 Angelico, or whatever your name is. You deserve it. An unhinged Miro.
That dude's strong. Marvez,
he says.
One more time. He'll be your butler for the rest of his life. Lifetime butlership. I'm not interested. He wants Jim Cornette.
Moved on. I have moved on. No more opportunities.
Oh! Kip can't move on. A little contention here.
Care.
Wow!
Miro shot.
That was a shot!
Shaded his wife!
Holy shit!
What a...
I don't care about your wife. I don't care about your family drama. Nothing's worse for your career than having your wife at ringside. Woo!
He's like, I don't want to be interviewed anymore.
Dynamite next week, then?
I have no idea, I guess.
Butlership?
Simo's like, why isn't Phoenix challenging for the AEW title?
It's just not his time.
Yeah. Vindicator says, I'm excited to see the LA Knight
Look at that
tonight. I hope
Nyla Rose take Conte next week.
And Omega Broom Girls come out doing their routine with a hangover.
Look at this.
It's like 2 different places.
Varsity Blondes and
Weirdo.
who was that? Dayton Martin? Dayton Martin?
I don't know. I guess. To the Dark
Dante.
Order next week.
It'd be Dante Martin.
Probably. I didn't see the name, so I can't help you.
Look at the Dark Order. Don't you think that at some point you've got to cut this?
Like the kid?
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know how you do it, but...
The Meat Man? Oh, jeez. Guess it's going to be
John Silver!
No.
Darby Allin. Will John Silver be taller than Darby?
No. I don't think he's taller than anybody.
What? Why does he have his pants off?
I have no idea. Maybe he wanted to make sure
It's
he
that
was...
Japanese wrestling that everything's funny and gamey. He had
Nobody
his
likes it when
pants
people
off.
flip people off, but it's funny, but nobody wants it. We want it. Jerks. Let's see. Simo says, Ravi, the audience is a lot bigger than just the UK.
That's what he did. LA Knight.
Oh. Jamel says, Kenny Omega tapped into his inner metrosexuality. Did he?
A little bit. You know, if LA Knight was 6'2" or taller, he would have been a multiple-time champion, and Vince would have probably never let him go.
Right. But because he's a 5'4", he's just not.
I don't know. I don't think he's that short. I don't know how tall he is, but if he was, say he was 6'4", he would have been right there with John Cena the whole time, neck and neck.
Right.
He's built, and he can talk as good, if not better, than John Cena.
Chris Akane says, I said modern, laughing. Like, as in, this is how big these guys get nowadays.
Oh, the modern day.
The modern day people. Got it. Robbie's like, Amstrad
Like Drew
was
McIntyre.
classic. Amstrad was classic. I don't know who that is. Vindicator says, Andrade will be the newest addition to AEW soon enough in this good old remake of the WWF versus WCW free agent brainwash and recruitment wars. Maybe. I was like, Simo, I get that, but I'm talking about wrestling fans in the UK, and it's true not many people watch NXT UK enough to care.
That's so weird.
Vindicator's like, Lana knows it's part of his gimmick. They won't divorce until Lana wins the Raw Women's Championship. Either of you guys a fan of Dairy Queen? Dairy Queen is awesome!
We don't
have
one
them anymore in our town. They got rid of everything.
We had 2, and they just got rid of them.
Our town's stupid.
We also got rid of Red Lobster on Saturday.
Yeah, our Red Lobster went away too. We are the dumbest of the dumb towns ever. Our town sucks stupid.
Bronson Reed.
See, I got his jacket out
Yeah,
there?
he's got LA Knight's jacket.
Oh.
He's going to rip it. Oh, he's going to... Fat man in a little coat.
Oops, he already ripped it.
Fat man in a little coat.
He's trying to put it on and he already ripped it a little bit.
Oh.
Nice.
That's his coat. That's a man's coat. You don't rip a man's coat.
It's not a very good coat if it ripped that easy.
That's probably why it ripped before he even put it on. He's like, oh, crap.
It's all rubber.
Oh, rolls him up. I thought LA Knight was going to lose his first match in WWE.
Against some weirdo we don't even know who he is.
Jungle Boy.
I don't think so.
A taller Jungle Boy.
I don't think that's it at all. He's got shaved head side. It's more like,
A snapping neck
what's
breaker
his
there.
face? Pete Dunne and his hairdo.
Yeah, this guy is a little feminine looking, isn't he?
He has Pete Dunne hairdo. Because it's all shaved on the side.
Whoa!
It's long.
Tried to do a cross body over there on NXT.
Totally missed it.
LA Knight just going fisticuffs.
Yeah. Smells like John Silver, our Lord and Savior, is finally getting a shot to shine.
Are they not in there?
The Pinnacles?
Pinnacle. That's what I was waiting to see. Pinnacle.
Okay. Krista kind of says, oh yeah, Britt Baker time next. Yep, Alita's like, I'm taller than Finn Balor.
I'm sure you are.
I think most people are taller than Finn Balor. Vindicator's like, disappointed that LA Knight wrestling gear is so lame and basic. What'd you expect it to be? Literally, like, what would you design for him to wear, Vindicator? Alita's like, no Red Lobster.
He should come out in night gear.
Well, that's you. I'm asking Vindicator what he thinks he should be wearing. Krista kind of says, Dairy Queen has the best ice cream cones. Yeah. I don't know. We have a local place that actually their ice cream cones are so good. Like
Tasty
their
Treat?
ice cream is like the best. Yes.
Yeah.
Their soft serve tastes so good. Like their chocolate is so yummy.
When we were kids, and I don't know if they just did this or if this is what it really was, but we'd go there and order smalls, and they'd be like that tall.
Yeah, they don't make them quite that big anymore. That's like the large nowadays. But I know what you're saying. When I was a kid, that's like when my dad and I would stop there. As Chris kind of says, tiny fat man in a little coat. Jacob Jean says, is it the main event? It is! It's the main event for all those people out there who want to see it happen.
Is Dakota jealous here?
I think so. Somebody in our chat said that was going to happen. She's going to be all butthurt and jealous about
Well,
it.
because Io walked around her like, you don't even matter.
Jellyfish.
But it looks like they're same team there.
Guess.
Thunder Rosa!
I guess she's going to have to sign it together.
I talk about this flag all the time. It's one of my favorite flags.
Her MMA background. Maybe.
Yeah, she wants to go back to fighting in the MMA.
Does she?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
She's 0-1, and so she has to train so she doesn't go 0-2.
She's 0-1. She's like, I really want to go back to MMA. I lost my first. Oh, Jesus.
What the? Well, that was before the bell. Oh, wait, it was after the bell, but there's no disqualification.
Well, it happened right when the bell.
Oh, shit,
struck,
spear!
really.
Britt Baker speared her.
Oh, my goodness.
You guys, this is going to be one of the best matches you've ever seen. Calling it right now. Oh!
Chris is like, oh shit, my boy Bronson Reed got on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air shoes. I got those. I was like, who's the ref in the NXT match on now? I don't know.
I have no idea who it is.
Smells like Britt Baker.
You mean
needs
for
to
the LA
win
Knight
tonight.
match? The LA Knight match, it's that pretty girl.
I don't know her name though.
I have no idea what her name is.
I don't know her name. I don't know what her name is, Robbie. I don't know the name of the ref.
I just know she's pretty and she should be up on the main roster.
Yeah.
Although it's kind of distracting. I think if your referee was pretty, it would be very distracting.
It could be, yeah.
Like, oh.
What's going on in the match? I have no idea. Samo says that Britt Baker needs the win tonight. Jacob Jean says Travis no DQ lights out match. Yes.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be sick.
Robbie says the AEW ring announcer has Lego hair. Ha ha ha.
Oh, Rebel just got hit.
As she deserves. She got.
Oh my God.
She whacked Thunder Rosa in the back with her crutch. She kind of deserves to get beat with a.
Britt Baker, she's going to look funny with a bloodied face.
She's going to have her nose fixed again.
Can you imagine?
No.
That'd be fantastic.
It'd be fantastic if she had to get her nose fixed again.
Oh, that would be sucky for her, but great for everybody else.
Vinegar's like,
Throws her
LA
right over
should
the
wear
chair.
flashy get-ups like the New Day or Hurt Business or even Riddle just to upset Talitha.
Oh, no.
Why would he...
Cartoon style?
Riddle doesn't wear flashy get-ups. You mean like the no shoe thing?
Well, he wears flashy pants.
Does he?
Little flashy shorts that say Riddle on his penis or something.
I have no idea. He just looks like a dork. Chris is like,
Bruh.
Kai is already manipulating Gonzalez. Ooh, Cross is getting hyped. Let's go, Baker. Get a table, Britt. Robbie's like, Britt Baker going ham. This is a Stella main event.
Oh!
They're just going
Thunder
all
Rosa.
over. They're going to have some picture-in-picture, though.
A little senton right onto the chair, but Britt Baker wasn't home. 2! Tried to pin her right on a chair.
Britt Baker saw her coming, though. That's funny. Let's see. Alita says, the ref has been on the main roster. Really? I haven't seen her on the main roster
I've never seen
before,
her on the main
so
roster.
I guess it could have happened at some point. Vindicator's like, nah, Travis, AEW has a Britt Baker problem. No style, no substance, no value. She
Look,
should get
Jade
the
is
Andrade
looking on.
treatment, but never be re-signed again.
Jade's out there smiling, watching. That usually indicates that it's going to be a
Jade?
match. Yeah.
Oh, I bet she is. So, somebody said for her to get a table. She's getting a table. Chris
Devon
Akane said
Dudley.
get a table, Britt. Well, they've
the
got
table.
a table out there. Who's going to get the table, though?
I want to know what Britt Baker's going to look like by the end of this match. Will she get her face busted?
Chris is like, no, she hit Rebel, as she deserves, getting in the way. J.I. Jean's like, I like Thunder's attire. Her green outfit she has on tonight.
A lot of UK talent showing up on TV this week.
Yeah, maybe they decided to let him come over, huh?
Well, obviously. They're
Well-
for Florida.
Well, that maybe here, maybe they have some stuff opening, but I'm pretty sure that the UK is still in their lockdown crap. John Dwyer's in the chat. Hey, John, saying hi, Travis Dilly thought on NXT. It's time for the main event. It is for the NXT main event, but it's also on AEW. So if you really want to watch the
women, you want to watch the women bleed in a no
Britt
holds
Baker
barred match.
and Thunder Rosa happening over on AEW right now. Raleigh says this match is going to be great. Don't know what lights out match means. Do you guys?
It just means no rules.
They can do anything, everything. There's no DQs. There's some bleeding though.
Oh, there's the blood.
Thunder Rosa is
Thunder
bleeding
Rosa's
from
bloody.
her head.
Oh, shit. She just slapped Britt.
She should have slapped her harder. She didn't slap her hard enough.
So Thunder Rosa's the first one to bleed. I thought it was going to be Baker.
Well, she bleeds pretty easy. But not quite as easy as Charlotte and her nose. Her nose bleeds
her
so
mouth.
easy all the time. Her mouth.
It's her mouth. Her mouth just starts bleeding.
Robbie says, D, is AEW better than NXT in your opinion? I really don't look at one as better than the other one because they both
Can do exciting things.
They can both do exciting things. They're very action-packed. They're very well matched up for what they are. So I don't really see one better than the other in all reality.
Both of them do hella pay-per-views. Like, their pay-per-views are just off the chain.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, if you're going to compare them together, I would go AEW over just because it's a main roster show that has a bigger budget. Where NXT is until they change this, it's still a developmental league.
Yeah. But supposedly that's changing.
And I think it's going to at some point.
Yeah. Jacob Jean says, Thunder Rosa is a beautiful person.
Yeah.
Chris Akane says, are ready for Cross and Balor entrance. Yes, that's what's happening over there.
Yeah, you get to watch her sing.
Vindicator says Baker getting a bloody face can only be an
She's
improvement.
terrifying.
Like, seriously, she is a borderline horrendous looking.
Well, she's dating another female. Oh, wait. Never mind. Feminine physique. With a big head.
It's not as big as that other guy, that
Dublin
guy. Jesus. Like, his head, like, maybe it was just because he was wearing black clothes.
Scarlett's
Maybe
like dancing and shit like I do in the front room when nobody's around. No.
Oh, you don't do that when there's company over.
No.
You don't have your titties hanging out.
I don't,
jiggling
I don't
your butt
wear
in people's
women's
faces.
clothes. I'm talking about the dancing. Before she got on the ground and did all the crawling stuff. Like the head banging and running from side to side, like dancing.
She's very excited about her music.
I get the dogs all sorts of excited outside when I'm working out, too. I'll just start dancing and all the dogs just attack me.
Maybe you shouldn't teach him to be like that.
Well, usually it's Argus attacking me, Naxos attacking him, and then Megara attacking
Both of them to tell him to stop.
Except for her back legs don't work anymore, so she just gets hurt.
We're back from picture in picture, and it looks like Britt Baker's had Thunder Rosa in the corner. Ah!
Oh, right down on those chairs. That can't feel good.
Ouch for both of them. Ding.
Thunder Rosa looks like a biscuit butt. Alexa lost her butt. Thunder Rosa found it.
I guess. Wearing some old school looking shorts there.
That hurts. I mean, can you even imagine, like, accidentally sitting down slowly on a chair that was sitting on the ground. Just slowly. Be like, oh, that fucking hurts my butt bone. You know what I mean? Like,
my hole. I'd be screaming out, my hole. Jacob G is like, I will be right back home.
oh,
All right.
bulldog,
So
right into the
here we
top of
go.
that ladder.
Robbie's like, at least AEW and NXT are not 3 hours long.
Is that going to split her? Is Britt bleeding?
I don't know.
She's holding that forehead tough.
She's holding her forehead and her nose. She's
I
like,
don't see
oh my
any
God.
blood. Thunder Rosa's bloody.
Don't
Hey,
touch
she's
my
got the
nose.
white, and now she's got the red side. Because of the blood.
Yes. John Dwyer says, I'm DVRing AEW Dynamite to leave that. Also, Randy Orton will be the special guest Sunday on Stone Cold the Broken Skull season following Fastlane. Nice.
Not at the fast lane. That's pretty cool.
Might be sending her back to the operating table.
I got to
That's
figure
right,
out how to
Rosa.
work Peacock to see that pay-per-view and when it's going to be on and all that.
Which one?
The pay-per-view this weekend.
Fastlane?
Yeah.
Oh. I would imagine that it would be easy to find it, right?
Well, we'll find out. Because I don't know.
Vindicator's like, Scarlet and Cross saving the night for me. Let's go, Carrie, and reclaim your glory and spot on top of the third brand food chain.
Tomorrow is their day that the content comes over, so I can't even check it till tomorrow anyway.
Alita's like, my Alexa dot answered you. Well, that was nice of it. That's creepy when it does that.
Ours does it all the time here.
Vindicator's like,
Oh, somebody's bloody. Britt's bloody.
oh, Britt's bleeding out of
Oh,
her
God, it looks like
forehead.
it's peeled.
Nice. Ew.
That's a lot of blood. That's not a little bit of blood. That's a lot of blood.
Medic.
Like, she's split right up by her hairline.
Nice.
Both women are now bloody. They're exchanging bodily fluids.
Ew. Grody.
Unsanctioned match.
Just don't flip anybody off and you guys will be fine.
What's unsanctioned? It doesn't matter. There's no rules in unsanctioned match.
Right.
Although there's a referee, which makes it official.
Vinegar says, who would have thought a guy like Travis be closely examining women's butts?
I couldn't imagine it.
Yeah,
Just a gentleman like that.
so weird. Robbie's like, oh, you can see both girls talking each other through the match at times.
Yeah, that happens.
They have to.
I just ignore
so
that stuff.
Nobody
Did
gets
she just
hurt.
bite her?
I think so.
She bit her hole.
She bit her in her,
Hole.
not that hole, her head.
She's got a hole in her hair.
Her ouchie. Not
What
her,
is this?
Not her hole.
Shit, she just drove her head into the lat. They're like, let's bust each other open. Let's go all out. Let's make this the best freaking... Look at Britt's face.
Travis really wanted Britt Baker to bleed, and it's happening.
She's completely covered in blood. She can't even see.
Chris says Finn Balor caused badass tag
Tony,
team.
did you hear Tony? I'm sorry. I've been a friend with her for a while. I really hate to see this.
Right. His sarcasm
Britt's
is
going all the
sick.
way up top, but it's going to be all slick. Her hand's got to be slick. That's just
Oh, she
dangerous.
got
Big
whacked.
right hand.
Oh, that's funny. Alita's like, download the app. Well, that's usually the beginning.
I've got that. I've already signed up.
Vindicator's
It's
like,
paid
so
for.
NXT is copying SmackDown
Oh,
with
shit!
this forced tag team storyline. Yes. But Bianca and Sasha will still get
Oh.
along better than Balor and Cross. Maybe.
Britt Baker is so... oh, God. Rebel's giving her a jacket. And then she looks at it. She's like, well, that was dumb. Maybe you shouldn't wear white in a street fight. 2!
Well, I don't think that they meant for her to bleed quite that much.
We still got 6 minutes of this. This is fantastic.
At least her nose isn't broken.
Death Valley Driver right on that ladder.
That's crazy. Oh, she's like, well, let me get a chair. That should work. Oh, here. Let's put you in it.
Uh-oh.
Like that chair
Oh,
all
God.
bent from them
Slapped her in
falling
the
on it.
quad.
Ugh. It's terrible.
It's like a zombie apocalypse in the ring. Brains.
Brains.
Well, what's her name? Thunder Rosa's biting it.
Yeah, she did bite it.
Oh, stomped her head into the chair.
Brains.
That's got to be it. 1, 2. Nope.
Oh.
Thunder kicks out.
She looks demented. She looks like she should be in a horror movie right now. That's funny.
She doesn't even look like herself
looks like
anymore.
Carrie.
Vin, does she look better now?
Vindicator, does she look better with
yeah, because
with blood all over
at
her
this
face?
point, I don't think you need to put the glove on, but
she's like,
you've already bled in her mouth.
Right.
She sucked on your hole.
Not that one.
What is this?
A bag of chains? A bag of snakes? A bag of dentures?
Is it syringes?
Um,
Thumbtacks.
Oh,
It's going to be thumbtacks, guys.
She going to pull out the thumbtack?
No fucking way. It's thumbtacks. She's going to go into thumbtacks. Oh, shit.
What the heck?
This is just dumb.
Oh.
Which one's going through it? Maybe both of them?
Well, I would think both of them.
I think Baker's
would.
going in it because she put him out.
Right?
That's usually how that works. But here we go. Thunder Rosa kicks it. Power bomb? No, Britt drops down. Rebel swings. Oh, I thought she was going to hit the referee. Oh, God. Is Rebel going to go into the tax?
No, she got whacked on the head and thrown
You
down.
don't even want to fall down accidentally anywhere because you could get it in the other corner at this point.
Oh!
Rebel goes
Reba
through the
went
table!
Through the table! Oh, man!
Uh-oh!
Oh! No, she
Nope,
fell out of
Thunder.
it!
Power bombs are right onto the thumbtacks, guys.
Oh! Fuck!
1, 2. She kicked out.
Oh.
She's got thumbtacks. She looks like she got a chrome back.
Oh my God!
They're even in her thighs.
What's really sad is the referee had to do his count, and
counted
his
in 'em.
hand was in them when he was doing the count.
I'd have been like,
Deep, deep,
oh.
deep.
Those are real thumbtacks, guys. And they're crawling around on their knees in them.
Oh my goodness sakes. Oh,
Oh, shit. She's laying in them chest first.
oh no, she got her.
She's going to stick that in her mouth. She's going to tap.
She gonna tap? Is it gonna happen?
Thunder rolls her around.
Oh,
throws her
rolls
up.
around. Oh, she got out of it.
Onto the tacks, though. They're probably up in her butt.
At least it's not sand. It'd be worse.
Found a thumbtack 2 weeks later in my labia. Thought it was a piercing.
Oh, it's nasty.
Big super kick. She got that from her boyfriend.
Jamel's like, do side-by-side comparison. Does Bailey look like the female monkey from 2000 Planet of the Apes movie with Matt Damon?
Possibly.
Possibly. Riley's like, ooh, sounds like a good match. Blood everywhere. Oh, geez, I'm squeamish. Huh? Wonder who's
Blood,
gonna win.
thumbtacks. Britt's trying to get him out of her back.
Is she?
She keeps
rubbing
reaching back
on
there and
stuff
rubbing
trying
them.
to get him out.
They're in her flesh.
I bet they are. She
I wonder-
did that pretty hard.
This is actually probably worth watching their YouTube channel afterwards. I wonder if they'll show that on Tony Schiavone's show.
Oh my God, they're gonna.
Oh! Head first,
At
right
least it
through the
wasn't her
table.
back. Ugh.
Well,
Both ladies are damaged goods.
1,
Regina's
2,
back.
3. Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa got the win over Britt Baker.
Britt
everybody.
Baker.
Britt did not get the win. Thunder Rosa did.
I don't agree with that. I think that Britt should end up winning that. But Thunder did win.
They've been beating up Thunder Rosa for a while, so I don't know. Ouch. Anyways,
She just reached back and touched her butt.
yeah.
I wonder if she'd get mad if you pull a thumbtack out of her butt. If you were
Vindicator's
like the referee, like,
unsanctioned and unsanitary. I feel so bad for Rosa being so close to that disgusting troll. Chris is like women's ECW. Aaliyah's like, sorry, I'd rather look at Finn. Jacob G says Thunder Rosa has experience. Robbie's like a B-Tech curb stomp. Chris says Dr. Baker looks like a psycho dentist. Jacob G says Abyss used to use those. Hemo says thumbtacks, broken glass, or Legos. Ravi says, this match is a manza. Raleigh says, sometimes this match sounds amazing. So much going on. Chris Akani says, women's hardcore wrestling baby set the table on fire. Alita's like, that reminds me of a Foley match. Vindicator says, well, at least I can be a Thunder Rosa fan for one night.
That was pretty cool. Look at her. Look at the blood pouring down into her eye. Like it was into her eye and just puddling.
Yeah, it was bad.
From just laying on her back.
Yep. Evil Bot says, at Fastlane, Braun Strowman versus Shane McMahon. Chris Akani says, this is a new level of women hardcore wrestling. It's mainstream now, just not indie garbage like Jim Cornette says. Lieutenant Martha says, hey, those are the tacks we use to stop criminals from speeding on the freeways. Evil Bot's up. Bliss versus Randy Orton. Jacob Hagin says, I told you Thunder won. Boom.
Wow.
Yeah, she did win. Yep, Thunder Rosa won. Chris Akani's like, Tombstone through the table. Finally haven't seen that in years.
That was
Vindicator's like, someday Baker deserves even worse. Maybe an Inferno match with Nyla Rose.
Oh no.
Finn.
You can't have her do it with Nyla. That's not appropriate.
We don't want her broken. I mean, beat up and stuff's fine. Broken, no.
Her and Tay Conte next in a match like that.
Well, Nyla Rose and Tay Conte are having a match next
not like
Wednesday,
that.
but not like that. I wouldn't even want them to be in a match like that. Who knows? Nyla Rose wouldn't, keep themselves under control, I don't think. Anyways, we're over on NXT right now, so if you just are joining us, we just watched the end of AEW's main event match between Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa won that
match. Oh, Scarlett's down!
Thunder Rosa won that match. It was awesome.
That's what's going to do it right there. Finn Balor just basically drop-kicked.
He did.
Scarlett.
He drop-kicked Scarlett. Ouch.
No, he did it through Danny.
See it.
She's hurt.
She's all sorts of like,
I'm surprised she didn't pop out of her dress.
She's like, oh my god.
Finn would have already won this match. Now he's like kind of sad. Because he's like, well, this is sucky. Now Cross is going to see that.
It's like, why are you talking to my woman?
Cross is just bashing his head into the cage.
It's like, here, Finn, take that with your
the
black
barricade.
Jaw.
Why would you beat up your own partner? Is he
going to
get up?
Get up here and get your tag on.
Oh, big European uppercut. Is that enough? And 3. Finn Balor just lost to Danny Lorcan. Cross comes in.
After the fact and gives
just
him
suplexes
some
him.
moves and suplexes him and stuff.
And he's going to do it again. Back-to-back suplexes. He's going to Suplex
Well,
City.
at least Finn got out of the way that time. Yeah.
Finn Balor's up. Now he's going after Balor.
He's like, I'm going to beat
big
all
close
of
line.
you
Big
to
forearm.
death!
Poor Finn Balor. He didn't even mean to. But it's wrestling. That's how they do it. Bexploder.
Poor guy. Feel so bad for him. No.
Did the women outdo the men?
Yes.
I think so. It just was a better ending. Look at, she's even trying to calm him down. Oh, it worked immediately. One touch. He was like,
She's like, it's okay. She's like, let me do it.
she got bubble butt. Bubble butt, bubble butt. Scarlett got a bubble butt, bubble butt, bubble butt. She gonna kick him in the ball. Oh!
She got him up just so he could take him down again. Oh. He's like, I am champion. She's like, here you go, honey.
There's your belt. You better keep it warm for the next 2 weeks.
Kind of whispering things. Is she going to naughty whisper in his ear? Oh, fate happens for a reason. You can't escape fate. Is what she whispered in his ear very sweetly.
I'm kind of glad that she left the house today without her pants on.
Travis is excited about no pants Scarlett tonight with her boobs hanging out. I mean, I think this is the most booby shirt thing she's ever worn.
Mm-hmm.
And she usually wears like long type dress type things. So this is the most butt and boob outfit we've seen.
Yeah, she's showing skin on both levels. I think you should just show skin on one level. Mm-hmm. Either legs or boob.
Yeah.
Not both.
Robbie's like, WWE, take note on how to do a women's match. Great selling in the match, right? Officer Clark's like, exactly next time they enter Chicago. Chris kind of says, come on, Cross and Finn. Officer Clark says they are coming to a stop. Well, Cross and Finn did not win that.
No, they did not win.
Jacob and Jean says, I am watching
TikTok.
NBA and they are wearing green.
TikTok
says, I want her broken forever. Delete that. She can take Carmella and the spawn of Nature Boy with her. That's nice. Chris Akane is like, Scarlett is down. She was down, but she got right back up. Evilbot's like, Karrion Kross will take his NXT championship. Maybe.
I think that's coming.
Great impression, D, of Scarlett. I didn't know I made an impression of her. But it's like, Scarlett would be up for a first blood match. I say book it, Hunter, Scarlett versus Dakota. Thumbtack, barbed wire on a table match.
Yeah, Scarlett's not down for that.
No. Evilbot's like, Karrion Kross will dominate the whole division. Robbie says, Finn don't
so.
Give two shiny shites at all. Evilbot's like, Karrion Kross is pissed off, right? Fat Lisa's in the chat. Hey, Fat Lisa says, OMG, the main event was incredible match of the year. That main event for AEW? Is that the one you're going for, Fat Lisa's? Or
you're talking about
NXT?
AEW, the women?
You didn't specify, so that's why I'm asking.
Because I don't think it was the
match of the
NXT
year?
match. Well, the NXT match, it didn't.
Oh, that was definitely the match of the year. I'm kidding. Anyways, Robbie says, Finn don't give a fool who he lumps. No. Vindicator's like, but anyway, I was entertained well enough, hoping SmackDown won't lay an egg in 2 days like they did last week, so you guys then avoid sharp objects at all costs.
It is the go-home show for Fastlane, so
true.
They could take it home.
Chris kind of says, match of the year, maybe until Cross versus Finn. Valley says, yes, blood and tax. Yes, that women's match was really good. I'm glad that they pulled something like that off in AEW. They finally gave the women a main event. They finally put them in the main part of the show and gave them a match that they want to be treated like the men. That's how they should be treated.
Yep, they did a good job.
So, they did good on that part.
There is that Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns match for Fastlane, too. That's another one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the other one that's happening. Robbie says Scarlett is a better version of Lana as being a manager.
Yeah, I don't listen to NXT usually, so I don't know how good of a talker she is, but Lana's really good on the mic. And Scarlett's a former wrestler. Like, she actually wrestled, too, so she is probably a better wrestler than Lana.
Right. JVD is now in the chat. Hey, JVD, how's it going? Says, hey, guys, sorry I missed the stream. That main event was epic. Hope y'all been doing good. Piccolo, long time no see. Yes, that was really good. That was an amazing match that we got to see between Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. It's about time that something like that happened over on AEW with the women's division. So
Thunder Rosa. Great. Maybe that'll catapult her up against Sheeta. Because, you know, if she wrestled Sheeta in a match like that, she could win it. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's going to be her new thing. They should keep it going, though. I mean, obviously you don't want to see the women bleeding all the time like Dusty Rhodes and have all scarred up foreheads and stuff.
Well, no, probably not quite that extreme, you know, because, and sometimes accidents can happen.
Right.
But they should have a lot more matches that way.
Right. I mean, and if they are going to, I don't know if they're cutting themselves or if they're actually getting hurt, but if they're cutting themselves and they're doing it in their hairline, because both women were in their hair, then there's not going to be scarring that really matters.
Right. Evilbot's like, Karrion Kross did beat Keith Lee to become the new NXT champion. Yes,
did.
And then he had a shoulder injury.
He tore his shoulder in the match, so he had to forfeit it. So he never defended the title.
Yeah, Fat Lee says, JVD, why are you following me? You should be tending to Reba, not Rebel. Evilbot's like, he might become 2-time NXT champion. Karrion Kross should get his championship.
Oh, he'll get the title.
And I'm glad that they're doing storyline for him to get it back instead of it just being like, oh, you're back, here you go. Like they did with the New Day, which was pathetic. Robbie's like, cheers for the laugh tonight. Yep, awesome, Robbie. Hope you have a good night yourself. JVD's like, you're right. My God, pray for Reba. Haha. Alita's like, good night, guys. Fatley's like, Britt's 2 great performances involve her bleeding out. Right. All right, so we'll be here on Friday for SmackDown, everybody. If you want to join us for that, that would be great. We'll be here for probably some more
Prediction?
Not predictions.
Oh.
Some more matches that they may actually announce on SmackDown for
Right.
Fastlane on Sunday. We will be here for Fastlane for Sunday's pay-per-view, but we also will be doing a prediction show for those matches on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We did have a time change in the States, so check your times, everybody, for what that may be for you if you're in another country.
Yeah.
Of what time it'll be for you.
Yeah, we don't know when other people's time changes are. I should probably look it up. But anyways, we appreciate you guys. We'll see you on Friday. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab, and have a good week.
Yes. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.